in order to get to alpha, we have to go beyond the analytical barrier. So the analytical mind is the barrier between beta and alpha. So in order to get to alpha, we have to train ourselves to have the ability to lower our brain frequencies. And getting beyond the analytical mind is what allows us to slow our brain waves down to the level of alpha. When you move away from thinking and you relax into that calm awareness state, what you end up doing is experiencing your thoughts through imagery. So the alpha state becomes more of an imagery state. When you move into alpha, you start having more of an inner experience. You move past the analytical mind and you start seeing imagery. And also, when you get to alpha, you start having a direct effect onto the quantum field through your consciousness. As your inner world becomes more real than your outer world, you move away from the analytical mind and you start experiencing imagery. And you have a direct effect on the quantum field with your consciousness. So we kind of default into the alpha brain state in some different activities in our lives. So, for example, when we become idle or we start daydreaming during the day, we automatically default into alpha. The other time that we are in alpha for brief moments are the times right before we go to sleep and the times when we wake up. And also, we are in alpha when we go into creative mode, when we do some type of creative activity. One of the main important aspects of maintaining and sustaining the alpha level brainwave is that you have to focus on being physically relaxed but mentally aware. This is the state of being you want to be in order to sustain the alpha frequency brainwave. So it's not just that we train our mind, but we train our body as well. At the alpha brainwave and closer to the theta frequency is really where also the left and the right hemisphere tend to synchronize and unify. So once you get to the lower brain waves, your brain starts to show immediate coherence. Let me do a quick recap on everything I've been saying about the alpha brainwave state. At the alpha level, your inner world becomes more real than your outer world. You move past the analytical mind into the realm of imagery. You begin to have an effect directly onto the quantum field through your consciousness. There are a couple moments in our lives when we default automatically into alpha, when we're idle or daydreaming, before and after sleep, and during creative activities. You can also tap into the subconscious or the autonomic nervous system once you move into alpha. And the deeper you go, the more effective you can be. And it can be recognized as the state when we are physically relaxed, yet mentally aware. And lastly, the brain hemispheres synchronize and produce brain coherence. These are probably the most important things to know about the alpha brainwave frequency.